Hey, let's check it out. So this is a fair launch token platform. Fair launch on smart contracts. There's no other way to do it. This is safe as well. Like if you're not launching on these like this type of platform, then I mean a smart contract with smart contracts, developers could literally just rug you. So here we go. This just launched what, like an hour ago? We got Ashton here trending, I guess. It's the highest market cap at the moment. I don't know. What we buying, guys? What we buying? Who's out there? Anyone out there? I think I'm live. So yeah, I mean, let's see it. Let's take a look. So this is Moonbound. There's other launch pads too, like Kaspa.com. They have their launch pad. KSPR have a launch pad, so I could take a look at all that. But this one just launched right now. So let's see. Nacho. This one looks kind of cool, honestly, but uh, I don't know. Let me know. What am I buying? How much cash do I have here? Let's check. Check my. I do have it on Casware. Here we go. Here's my little degen wallet. I got 1,000 cash to work with. Already got a mil. No, I got, yeah, I mean, I'm staking some Nacho, but here's a little leftover Nacho. So I got 1,000 cash. What should I buy, guys? I'm thinking just to go a little bit of all the top ones, like Bork. This one I kept seeing. This one already graduated, it looks like. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Maybe grab some of this. So what's the market cap of this thing? How do I see? First graduated token. Okay, so it looks like this one's the first one. This could be big. Could be big. So how do I find, let's select Cas, select Bork, and let me just throw in, I don't know, 100 Cas to start with, $7. How much does that get me? Let's do a little bit more. Let's go 150 or 200. I don't know. Actually, $15, 250. Let's go like $20 for this Bork thing. That's 31 mil. Should I do it? Why not? Let's check the chart. What happens? Network fee. All right. So that's what's up. This whole platform, it's kind of interesting. Here's the star board. I guess this shows all the rankings. I'm gonna probably get some Ashton just cause 24 volume. Okay, so Bork is leading right now with volume. We got some other ones down here. I might just get not Macho just cause it looks kind of interesting. I don't know. So what's good, guys? What's good? Be safe out there. Yeah, for real. Be safe out there. This is just a test wallet, so I don't really care much about this stuff. But the thing is, you got to make sure you're connected. Okay, it's app.moonbound.gg. So once you're here, so you're going to be safe on this platform. There's not a, you can't get rugged. Okay, essentially. So this platform, it's fully audited by Hexens. Okay, so you're not going to, don't get worried about, oh my gosh, am I going to get rugged by connecting to it? No, you're good. The thing is, be careful once you leave this type of platform. So this fair launch platform is extremely safe because if you buy a token that's not on such a launch pad, for example, then you literally don't know how that contract is made. If there's some sort of backdoor, could the dev just with access to see when you give access to a token, you buy a token, that token could then, and you say you want to transfer that token, you're giving access essentially to that token address, smart contract token, to your wallet, and then they could just wipe everything. So just be careful out there, honestly. Even if you have, if you're using a hardware wallet, once you click confirm, once you sign that transaction, I mean, that could be it. So let's just look down the list. I might just get a little bit of this thing. It looks like it's dead, but for what, like $1? What can go wrong? 50 here. How much? Just play around. See what 1 trillion Macho can do. Or I don't even know what that number is. But hey, if someone wants to actually take this somewhere, Macho to the moon. A $500 market cap. What can go wrong? Honestly. So we got this down here. Moon Vibes Radio. So this is what's been happening lately. Interesting. Okay, so this is the live feed of all these transactions. There's my Macho purchase. So let's take a look now at the starboard pre-launch. This is all the stuff that hasn't launched yet, but they are this Mooncat's gonna launch in 24 hours. That's something to keep an eye out. Again, this is all degen stuff. Like I don't suggest doing anything crazy. So Bork looks like it's the most popular. I may have to buy some more Bork. Or should I just wait for the chart to die and then buy up all the supply? First graduated token. There's no second Bork. Hey, he's got a point. It might have just convinced me to buy 100 cas more. Heck it. So, yeah, man. What's good, people? What's good? Yo, Lavindi, safe trading out there, bro. Yo, thanks, Lavindi. IT, cyberspace. The UI looks nice. Yeah, UI is not bad. It's not bad. Yo, Joda. Yo, Riley. Wait. What's good, people? What we buying? Honestly, what's the ticker? All right, go to launch. This is how to launch it. It's I forget the exact fees to launch, but it's like super low fees. I forget exactly. Is it like 100 cas or something like that? I don't really want to launch a token, I'm gonna be honest. Oh man, because I don't want to be, responsible to managing it and all that. Let's see what's out there. I'm gonna probably just get some Ashton because the man's a legend and I support him. So let's get a little bit of, how much should I get? 23 cas of it. I'll get 250,000 Ashton. Hey yo. Contract execution failed. What? Say what? Let's try again. Okay, that worked. So yeah, I'm using MetaMask right now. So I use the curve bridge. It worked super fast this time. Kind of, it looks like they upped their system. I don't know. Maybe they're actually using priority fees this time. Because before, during the whole high TPS event, the curve bridge was working so slow. Yeah. So, hey, there's my little purchase. Official X, official Telegram, they say. Let's see this X. Is this a super degen? Because there's no way Ashton is actually... Ashton's definitely not the fun. Look, it doesn't even exist. So, what? Say what? Ashton number 1. There, that's maybe my purchase. Super degen, man. But hey, just having some fun. I want to launch one so bad. Just go for it. Just launch it. I'll buy it. Kaspa Warrior. Launch something and I'll buy some of the supply. Oh man. K-Dog. NSF content. Click to reveal. Should I click? Oh jeez. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was expecting worse. What else looks kind of cool? I was hearing perk. Where is it? Perk. That one Sky Green launched this thing. Might just have to get some perk just for the culture. How much should I get? 250. 250,000. 250,000. For the culture. 45 cas for the culture. Go for it. It's cool because you could add comments down here. It's definitely a degen. I love it. I'm sure there's gonna be more improvements down the line, but for degens, it's kind of cool. It's not a live stream like Pump.Fun, but hey, you got some comments. You got the live trading feed down here, and that's all that's really needed. So let's go back to Starboard. And yo, do it, man. Kaspa Warrior's gonna launch something. Sky Green, I bought your perk. Your little perk. I bought your perk. Do it, Kaspa Warrior. You can do it. Just do it. Honestly. But that's the cool thing about this. Okay, so it's like super degen, but at least you're not going to like get rugged. The liquidity is not going to get pooled because when once they graduate, their liquidity gets locked into Zealous swap. So that's super, super important for these smart contract tokens, locked liquidity. And not only that, but Moonbound also gives revenue, gives rewards. Well, I guess it splits the revenue between, like, for the community. So the person, the address that deploys the token will actually get a portion of of their trading fees or their trading revenue, something like that, or their platform revenue, something like that. So a portion of the Moonbound revenue goes to these communities of these tokens. I think it's like 10%. Another 10% goes to Nacho, people that stake the Nacho tokens. I think it's 10%. And then another 10% goes to people that stake the Nacho NFTs. But then the majority goes to the Cat Foundation to further develop, make more projects to bring even more revenue streams back to the whole community. So gotta love it. So what are the tickers, guys? What is the hot ones? I've got like 50 different ideas that would be sick to launch, but I'm not DJing enough to launch them. Oh my god, Lavendi. Oh my god. Toss the ideas. If it's not that bad, maybe I should just launch one just for the lulz. Like, I don't want to manage anything. That's the thing. I don't want to run and manage a whole token. But once it's on the block DAG, it's there. It's not, there's nothing leaving it. So this is as fair launch as you can get, especially on smart contracts. This is essentially like the fair mint of smart contracts. So this whole graduation thing, it needs to reach, what is it, like a $50,000 or $100,000 market cap, and then it graduates. So the first one to graduate was Bork. Oh snap! So Bork is, I don't even know how much this thing's worth. So it's on TradingView already? That's wild, man. So I don't know. That's cool that all this stuff is on TradingView. Looks like they have a whole website as well. It's looks kind of legit. Let's check their Twitter. Bork sniffed the wrong button. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Ixie, this is what we're dealing with over here. Oh man. My issue is I don't know how to swap Kas for the right token. It says ERC20. Yeah, Kaspa Warrior. You got to go to Curve. Go to Kas Bridge, or just go to Zealous Swap. Just look up Zealous Swap. First thing. And then it has the bridges up here. Launch app. I don't know what's up with my connection here. Go to Bridge, and you have to go to Kas Bridge. You gotta bridge your Kaspa to the L2. You have to bridge it to the EVM, the Kasplex EVM. So you need Casware and you need MetaMask. That's how this bridge connects. You need MetaMask. Like, it's required for this connection. You need Casware. So you get the Casware, you get the Kas on the L1, on your L1 wallet and Casware. You send them out. That's what I just did. I sent like 1,000 Kas over, and it sent like really fast. And then you receive it in your MetaMask address. And with MetaMask, then you connect MetaMask to Moonbound. That's how you get the Kaspa, the bridged Kaspa. So yeah, so this is all on this is ERC20. This is all like the EVM. So we were previously on KRC20 on the L1 of Kaspa basically, but now we're running on that EVM, the zkEVM from Kasplex. Duffel bag. What's up with this duffel bag? Is that a new token? Is that the ticker? Snap. Moo cow. Come on, I want some good tickers. Elmo. It's kind of funny. Bork. This is a fake one. There's gonna be so many copies as well, so you have to be careful making sure you buy the right one, because there could be any. Literally, a ticker is not unique to every single project. It's the smart contract address. It's the contract address of the token that's unique. The tickers are no longer unique. The tickers were unique on KRC20, but now on smart contracts, there could be like a billion nachos, for example. But the real nacho is going to have its own separate contract address. It's going to be a unique contract address. You don't have to connect MetaMask if you don't want to. Just copy paste EVM address in the. Oh snap, Lavendi! I didn't know. That's actually really cool and good to know. So All right, so you just copy and paste the EVM address here. Oh my God, that's actually awesome. So that means you could actually stay in Casware because Casware has that EVM side of it, and you have the EVM address in Casware. You see right here, this is the EVM address. This is the Kaspa KRC20. Like this is the L1 address for Kaspa. This is the EVM address. So literally, you could just stay in Casware. It didn't honestly. That's a sick. How did I not know that? So just copy paste the EVM address in the top left, place it where it drops the MetaMask one. So technically you can keep it in Casware. They support EVM too. Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna be doing that from now on because I love staying in Casware. Even though MetaMask is, I do have a lot of history with MetaMask, and it's kind of, with the Ethereum back in like what 2021, but all those meme coins back in the day. Heck. I traded. I bought Shiba Inu like really. I mean, not super super early, but I bought it pretty early. I made some good money off that. And now we're in the time of Kaspa. This is the era of Kaspa. So who's buying what right now? I see some B Dog, Ashton, Conk, Super DGen, man. Earned. So your estimated share. Oh snap! Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is referring to my, see, here's my Nacho. This is my stake Nacho. Next distribution's Friday. So in 3 days, yo guys, if you have Nacho, go stake your Nacho to get some of the distribution. Nacho Infinity Pool has 2,500 Kaspa to be distributed. The NFT stakers have 2,500 Kaspa. Token creators have 2,500. Man, should I just launch a token just to get some of this revenue? Oh man. I might just launch a token just to see how much revenue these token creators get. What should I do? Yeah, don't forget to disconnect your MetaMask before you paste another wallet just in case. True, true. Good suggestion. Good tip. Yeah, so here just disconnect the MetaMask just so it doesn't like confuse things. If you're going to put in a different L2 wallet, put in a different address, just disconnect MetaMask just to make sure. That's good advice. So yeah, it would be cool to show how you can stake Nacho. Yeah, might as well. Let's head over to Zealous. And here's the whole thing, okay? So you have to bridge first. So when you go to Zealous, it's nice because it has this bridging tab. Here's the CAS bridge, which is necessary. This is the only CAS bridge there is to get Kaspa from the L1 to the zkEVM. Now this is the only KRC20 token bridge to get your KRC20 tokens, for example, Nacho, to the zkEVM. You need to connect your. So whenever I was trying Castleware, but I don't know, just Castle Wallet always works whenever I connect with Castle Wallet. So Castle Wallet's right here, and you could import your private key from Casware into Castle Wallet, or you can import your seed phrase, whatever one. So it's just another way. So where is it? I need to go to KRC20, and I don't know if I have any Nacho left to bridge. That's the thing. Go to Castle. Yeah, I might not. I don't think I have. Let's see. Man, I'm just confused with all these wallets, honestly. Here we go. Yeah, I think I already bridged all my Nacho here on my test wallet. But yeah, that's what you would do though. You just yeah, you just use this bridge and you select Nacho right here and you bridge it over. And you click bridge. You need at least 15 Kaspa to bridge. I think it's recommended to have at least 20 on the L1. And it's going to be a 10 CAS fee. It's going to take 15 CAS and then it's going to send you back 5 CAS. So the bridging, it's usually fast, but I mean, it may take some time. So don't be worried if it doesn't bridge immediately. It may take like a few minutes, a minute or two, I don't know. But that's how you bridge your Nacho. So you can go to Zealous, it'll show up here. If you go to positions or you go to wallet, your Nacho would be shown here. And then you go to stake. And here's the infinity pool. So if you have Zeal, you could stake your Zeal. Look at the approximate APR. There's a $1.3 million of Zeal being staked, which is wild. Almost 1.4 million. Wild. Go to Nacho pool, and this is how to stake Nacho. Already 600,000 Nachos being staked. Pretty crazy. So you just click stake. You click the amount you want to stake, max or whatever, and then stake Nacho. So this is just 5 cents. It's not going to be worth it because, look, the network fee is 1 cent. So I'm not going to stake that right now. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. So what's up with the chat? What's up, chat? Just don't forget to connect. Okay, I earned 270 CAS thanks to creator revenue share. Dang, man. Not bad, honestly. Not that bad. I might just have to launch a little token here to see what's up with this revenue share. So let's go to Starboard. See what's been happening here. It looks like Ashton has been doing good. Bork doing pretty good. Let's check the chart on Bork. Yeah, it's basically just chilling. Nothing crazy happening. Shilling gang over here. Oh man. I love Bork, my favorite dog. Is that what it is? Is this actually a dog? It doesn't. Yeah, I guess so. Bork's. This is actually kind of degen. Taxes, supply, zero tax, absolute zero utility. Chico Samu. This is kind of funny. Wait, this is actually kind of funny. I'm gonna have to buy a little bit more Bork because, hey yo, why not? I'm gonna get like 200 CAS of Bork here. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Bork might be the most promising of all the bunch. Do something big is coming? Yeah, no way. Kaspa Warrior's about to launch something big. I might have to launch before him. Okay, what should I launch here? I'm gonna launch Squad probably. I'm gonna just launch a Squad up. Escape Squad. Call it Squad. And symbol gonna be just a simple little squad. What? English characters? That is an English character. Hello? Okay, it wants caps. Squad up. Should do squad up. Should be the name of it. Token supply. $1 trillion. What is this? 1 trillion? No, it's 1 billion. 1 billion's fine, right? Add description. Squad up, homies. Yeah. I'm just call it squad a token name. Squad. Or should I call it squad? Oh man. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. We need some media though. We need a media for the squad up. Should I just put in like an image of Kaspa? I don't know. I don't want to get like copyright either. Here's a game called Squad. Oh man. Might just have to borrow an image. Snap. Yo, Casper Warrior, your thing launched yet? Squad up. Select image here. I don't even know. It's analyzing the image. Let's see what happens. What can go wrong? Honestly, it's a D. Squad up. Oh my god. I should just do it all. Keep it lowercase maybe? Or should I call it scape? Should I just do a scape token? Token name, I could do like spaces. Squad. Maybe I take the little, yeah, I'm live right now. So cringe. Let's go back here, add a little period. Why is it not allowed? It's an English letter. It's the Kaspa kef. Website, optional, optional, optional. Do I put my Twitter as... I might just do it. Heck it. Telegram, spam me all you want. I don't care. I don't even know what's the Telegram. What's my Telegram? Telegram.me or something? Does this work? Nah. I don't know. Anyways, maybe I could add it later. Next, build up momentum before you blast off. So here it is, 65 cast to launch. Okay. Interesting, interesting. All right, squad up, homies. Check box to proceed. Yeah. Ready to lift off. This is building transparency framework. By launching, you represent a mission responsibly, legally, ethically, and in line with Moonbound's fair launch values. No stealth wallets, no shady behavior, no hoarding more than 10% of your supply. Keep it clean, keep it cosmic, keep it Kaspa. Connect it to your X. Yo. Yo, guys, squad up. That's what's up. Image is killing me. It's giving me bugs because failed input for some reason. Smart contract execution failed. Yeah, use Grok for an image. Good idea, honestly, but I guess it's too late. Maybe, I wonder if I could update. Give me a cool image of a team squatting up. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, 2Ds. My bad. Preparing image. Preparing liftoff. Escape to the moon. Hey, bro. Subarna Bassnet. You make Memecoin or what? Yeah. I'm making just to test it out. Here's what Grok gave me. I'll probably have to just use it. Why are they Asian? That's so strange. What? Okay. Might have to go with this one. It's kind of cool. Yeah. I'll save that. What? Oh, I need it. Okay. Sure. Let me try this. See if I could. Oh, look, it's waiting for signature. Cancel for a sec. Let me put my new and improved image. Sorry, random image I got from the internet, but I'm going to use this one instead. All right, that's my X. Yep. Total cost. Sounds good. So 50-cent CAS fee to launch a token. This is crazy. It's so easy to launch. It worked for me. All right, yo, guys. It's live. Check it out. Squad up. Buy up your squad, man. Buy it up. Let's get some squad in the house. Token not found now? Say what? Bro, drop link in here, okay? Token create it. Yeet. Squad up. Get it, fam. Check contract execution failed. All right, this is what you were talking about, Kaspa Warrior, right? Or yeah, Warrior. Yo, all my squad's gonna be eaten up already. Give me some squad, fam. Yeah, I don't know. Contract execution failed. Check your input or try again. Yeah, I don't know. Someone dumped. Someone dumped my squad. Oh, snap. Add squad, perhaps, to MetaMask. Let's try again now. 150. Let me try disconnecting, perhaps. Like, how do you get past this? Because Kaspa Warrior, the same thing happened to you, right? Now I know what you're talking about. You can't buy it. So, I don't know, man. Looks like there might be a little bit of a bug. Let me disconnect wallet and come back in. Let's see if this works. Because I was able to buy those other tokens. Probably just it needs some time to launch, to actually, like, smart contract to actually launch and everything. Check the starboard for anything cool out there. Okay, so look, market cap rankings. Look, it's not even like loading yet. Oh wait, yeah, it did. Here it is. So, yep. Bork is still most popular. Yeah. It's fun, but we'll see. This is the infrastructure for Solana degens. Okay, so you gotta love it. Let's see if it pops up here. Yeah, there it is. Oops. The heck? Hey, yo, someone buying up my squad, fam. Yo, squad's live. Squad up. Squad up. So I assume I see no slippage configuration. That's why your contract is probably overrunning it. All right. Yeah, let's make the token the most trading right now. Come on, guys, get some squad. Cause heck, why not? How much squad can you get? I'm a squad up. I'll get some squad. Someone holds already 5% of the supply. Oh my hecking god, is that me? So how much my wallet is this F3. It has 922 F3. So where am I? Hey, there I am. I hold 0.35%. Not bad, not bad. And honestly, let's check out Starboard. What's been popping off? Yo, there I am, number 9. I'm honestly gonna need a little bit more supply. So I'm sorry, Ashton, and what is the other one? Perk. Did I get some perk? I don't even know what I have. That's the thing. So many people trying to buy at the same time. Yeah, probably that's another thing. Latest launch is squad. I'm gonna need some more squad, honestly. Especially if this thing pops off. Who knows, honestly. Who knows? How do I get some more squad? What do I do? Let me curve over some more. L1. Let me send another 1,000 cas. Should I? Let's start off a little small. Let's start off with 500. I'll just send all 500,000. Heck it. It's take an estimated 1 minute. Let's see how long it takes. Here's my Casware. Yeah, it has been The bridge has been doing. Don't sell perk. All right, all right. I want to make sure I own it though. I want to. Oh, here. Do I have perk? I have macho. I have perk. Hey, yo. I have my perk. I'm not selling my perk. Don't you worry. I'm just reloading some cas. What the heck is this? I have 250 gazillion of something. Oh my god. Snap. Let's check the wallet, the MetaMask, or my Casware here. Looks like nothing transferred over just yet. So, Kaspa Warrior, Moonbound, it's new or old decks? Moonbound is just launched. Can you make one dedicated video about explaining everything related to L2? Yeah, sure, that'd be a good idea, Sibarna. Especially with everything that's coming. Maybe I'll do a whole L2 video when the lending platforms release, because that will be huge. Fervent Finance will be an extension of Zealous Swap, so which is like essentially another extension of the whole Cat Foundation and Nacho. It's not working for you, Casper Warrior. I wanted to relaunch Poverty for max pain extraction. Oh my god, it's not working for you. Casper rescue mission. Yeah, gotta save the poverty line. Oh man, I don't know why. Maybe it's just too many people trying to launch things. Don't know. Because it worked. Try disconnecting your wallet and then reconnecting, because that worked for me. I don't know. But squad up. Yo, who's selling my squad? How much squad can I get here? $250. Nah, too much. Yeah, that'll be fine. $250. That'll get me what, like 4, 5. Who the heck knows? Squad up, my fam. Squad up, homies. Squad up. I want my little Kaspa symbol here. It better allow me to put it. There we go. Squad up, my homies. Squad up. There we go. So what's been actually like happening? I got 1,000 cas worth. Dang, bro, you got more than me? Can't let you be more than me. Go back to squad for a sec. And I don't even know. Where's my wallet? I want to be like a top holder, to be honest. I think this is me. 2.85%. All right, let me try if I get 5%. Let's see. 5%, because heck, why not? Too much squad. Too much people squatting out. Squatting up. What does this do for me? Don't know. But yeah, man. Keep squatting. Keep we need like a catchphrase. I guess squat up. I mean, that's such an easy little catchphrase. So I'll just keep saying squat up on Twitter and stuff. You guys gonna just keep pumping it, I guess. So let's go to Starboard, see what's been happening lately. The Goats, Sydney Sweeney, Conk, test token only. Could that pop off? Perk, yo, squad coming from coming for perk. Sky Green, we're coming for you. What's a Launchpad, bro? Dex? So this Launchpad is moonbound.gg. Look up moonbound.gg or app.moonbound.gg. This is linked with the DEX. This is linked with ZSwap. So once a token graduates from the Launchpad, once it reaches like 50,000 market cap or 100,000 market cap, something like that, I forget exactly. But once it graduates from this Launchpad, then it gets to the DEX. It automatically gets tradable on the DEX with locked liquidity. So the locked liquidity is very important. How much was it to launch that meme coin? 66 CAS, which is the crazy part. Just 66 CAS. I mean, then with like a little bit of a fee, I mean, the gas fee and all that. That's awesome. CAS's Launchpad already. Yeah, so this is sick. This is gonna get those degens coming, like especially from Solana. Like we need to be able to have that ecosystem, have that infrastructure. Let's be the first to graduate. No, the first to graduate was already Bork. Bork was the first to graduate. So it's already launched and it's trading now on ZSwap. So this is as far as you'll see on the chart. In order to see more of the chart, you got to go over to swap and here's Bork already. So I don't know. I don't know even how to see the chart. I guess swap history. I don't know. You got to probably look it up on TradingView or something. But Bork is already, like, it's already graduated. So this was the first graduation token. I missed out on it, but hey, I bought some now. I think I bought some. Did I? I don't even know. Yeah, I think I bought some because you could still buy it on Moonbound. Moonbound has the DEX ZSwap built into it. So it's pretty cool. So even if, like, for example, Bork is a graduate, you could still buy some. Go to Starboard and you could check what's happening here. Trading fastest graduation is Bork. Trading volume most popular is Bork. Bork. I have 37 CAS left? Bruh. Do I have to reload again? Damn, that's cheap. Let's go. It's basically pump fun on CAS. Yeah, it's basically pump fun. Getting Kaspa, that super degen infrastructure, that's like, it's what's going to power. I mean, people hate meme coins all they want. And yeah, it's basically just the casino of our day and age. Literally, you go to any casino, like in the US, you go to any casino, you go to even Las Vegas, you go to like on the Las Vegas there in the West Coast, you go to East Coast, Atlantic City, anything like that. You go to the casinos and just old people. All the new generation, they're trading meme coins. Oh man, or they're gambling online. So I don't suggest gambling, guys. I really don't. This is just for fun, just for the giggles. That's why I do believe buying and holding Nacho is not a gamble, but it's rather an investment. That's a long-term investment in Kaspa. As the leading, largest, first fair launch meme coin on Kaspa, that's Nacho, and it's an investment. People think it's, oh, stop with your gambling or whatever. Nah, bro. You haven't done enough research to understand the narrative of the leading meme coin on every single blockchain. They're worth multi-billions. That's why I'm so heavily in Nacho as well. So here's Macho. Finally did something. It's growing a little. Thing is, their X is just like, there's nothing there. It doesn't exist. So someone needs to create the X. It's a cool little, like, first and largest meme coin on Kasplex. All right, but but it's a cool little what do you call it? Token icon. Might get yourself some CYPUV on LFG as well if you just gambling anyways. What is it? So what's CYPUV? What's up with that ticker name? Literally, leverage trading in meme coins is like 10x more than what casino makes. We're not here for gambling, but awesome adoption. Exactly. So this stuff is going to be able to as well power, like, for example, the total value locked on the whole Kaspa ecosystem has been increasing a lot. Check it out. Because of this type of stuff, staking and holding these things on the smart contracts. Look, L2 networks, total value locked, 3.5 million. ZSwap has total value. This used to be like 500,000 on like few days ago, I guess last week. And now it's 3.5 million. It's a lot of money, and it just goes to show like confidence in Kaspa and Kasplex. Igra Labs is going to bring even further total value locked. Look up my X, no ad, IT cyberspace. IT cyberspace. There you go. There you are. What's good? What's good? There, here it is. This CYPUV thingy, my bobber. Cyber pump or something. Why there's so many tickers? All right. Well, I'll have to take a closer look at it. Seems like you actually tried building something here, so I'll have to take a closer look at that another time. Yeah. Let's go back to Moonbound. So pre-launch, this is something to keep an eye out. Mooncat could be fun, could be degen. I'll definitely probably just get a little bit of that junk. Oh man. So what has everyone been buying lately? Confidence is only going to grow, bro. Most people have no idea what CAS is. We're too early, dude. True. Bro, your one suggestion pumped 700%? The heck? What pumped 700%? There's launch. Squad up. Yo, there's squad. It's number 3. Say what? Yo, what the heck? Who's buying my squad? Where? There I am. 3.85%. Yo, guys, squad up. I'm going to have to buy some more squad, maybe. No shill, but let's see. How much cast do I have? I don't really have so much more cast to be thrown around here, but send another 500. Insufficient balance. Say what? Let's reload. Okay, yeah, I'm in the wrong address here. So on Casper, you just have to keep switching wallets. All right, let's send another 500. Cause heck, why not? Squad's going crazy. Let's go. I promise, guys, I'm not gonna rug. I'm gonna hold it forever. It's just for memes and giggles. Yeah, pretty much, man. So Bork is, I think Bork actually has a chance. I really do. And of course Squad. I mean, you know, guys, I'm gonna be always there on X, so. But Bork has a legit chance of doing something, I think. They have a website. Like, who has a website? No, who has a website these days? Squad is rocketing. Do you know when Igra is releasing their decks? I don't think they're releasing a dex. Igra is not releasing a dex. Igra is a layer 2. Igra is like Kasplex. You wouldn't rug your Casp brothers. Heck no. Stevie, heck no. I'm not rugging you, fam. So no, Igra is a layer 2. So it's like base rollup. It's just another way of doing the whole base rollups on Kaspa. So Kasplex is doing it without a token. Igra Labs is going to have a token. They're going to be paying people. They have their whole token allocation. They're paying investors. They're sending token allocations to the pre-investors, the pre-sale. They have VCs on board. They have their team, payroll. They're doing a more traditional route than Kasplex. So that has its benefits. It has its advantages, has disadvantages. It's just another way of doing it. And when they do it, it's probably going to align closer with zero knowledge proofs. So that's going to bring a lot more trustlessness, a lot more decentralization to it. So when zero knowledge proofs releases, Kasplex is going to integrate it. So dang, man, Squad's going crazy. What the heck? I might just have to buy some more. But yeah, zero knowledge proofs is a huge thing for decentralization. There we go. Oh, too much squad. Hey, yo. Squad up. Let's go. Yeah, fam. Get some squad while you can. We still just 7,000 market cap. YOLO. I'll probably like make a website for it just to honor the fam. It'll be a simple little thing, a little degen thing. I don't know. Is this image even any good? Is this image good or not? It looks kind of cool. Looks like an anime. Maybe down the line we'll have to make an anime. Igra is the L2, but Zealous is the dex built on Kasplex. And Igra will obviously have their own decks. Honestly, what I think, Stevie, is that Zealous, along with all the other dexes, because Kaspa.com, they have a dex. KSPR, they have a dex. Kaspa Finance, they have a dex. All these dexes will be easily able to migrate and like be able to run on Igra Labs as well. That's not an issue. That's not going to be an issue. Like I would be very surprised if they don't also run on Igra Labs. Like it's going to be very easy to run on Igra Labs because it's also an EVM. It's going to be very, yeah. And when zero knowledge proofs get released, Kaspa is going to be fully like atomic composable. You're going to be able to run these contract calls from different layers at the same time, all in the same contract call. Very bullish. So that's why even when vprogs release, all of the existing infrastructure is going to be easily, well, I don't know about easily, but it's going to be able to migrate over to vprogs, just like KRC20 went over to, has like this bridging system for the Kasplex. We're going to very likely see the same exact deal going to vprogs. And it's going to be extremely bullish. I really look forward to vprogs because that, in my opinion, is the end game for programmability on Kaspa. We'll see how Sparkle does. I mean, Sparkle is also going to be very cool. So there's a lot of development coming, and it's just so many reasons to be bullish, especially going into 2026. Even bigger than I thought, man. So good. Yeah, Stevie, it's really crazy. And a lot of people think like it's either Kasplex or Igra. No, it's both. It's both. Oh, it's Kasplex or Igra or vprogs. No, it's all of them combined. Kaspa is going to be able to utilize all of them combined, especially when zero knowledge proofs gets released. It's going to be trustless bridging. It's not going to be a centralized entity controlling the bridging. So that's going to be huge as well. Oh my gosh. And then it's going to, Jonathan and Michael want to release vprogs with Dagnite. Oh my gosh. My mind blows. Faces will melt. Like FYI, faces will melt. And I think Binance will be the first to melt faces. CZ, just one tweet. Oh my gosh. Imagine Kaspa trading on Aster as well. Would that be funny? Does it currently trade on Aster? Probably. Anyone check that out? Because like literally Aster's a DEX, but you need to run on the fastest, most secure, most decentralized rails. What better blockchain to run on than Kaspa? Kaspa is not just a blockchain, but it takes it one step further. At its essence, Kaspa is a blockchain. But it's like blockchain is a very broad definition on crypto. Kaspa is more specifically a block DAG. Trustless bridging so undervalued. Facts, Stevie. So as Thomas said, would there be a time in the future you give up on Kas? Great question. Say even after the launch of all these great things, Sparkle, Dagnite, etc., price still poop in a year or two? GG for Kaspa then? Or, oh, that's a great question, honestly. Great question. So gonna give my full honest opinion. I think Kaspa absolutely is made like future proof. You cannot be faster than the internet. It's literally impossible, physically impossible for this type of for networks and anything, for any type of transaction to be faster than the internet. Okay, so when Dagnite releases, you're not going to get a speed faster than Kaspa for transactions, for transaction confirmation, for net finality. You're not going to get faster than Kaspa. So for something to actually beat Kaspa like down the road, well, you can't beat it. You could compete with it, but you can't get better than that. And then we talk about security. You can't be more secure than Nakamoto consensus with proof of work. You can't get more secure than 51% BFT tolerance. You can't get more secure than Bitcoin. You can't get more secure than Kaspa. It's literally impossible for a network, a decentralized network, to be more secure. Literally any network. A centralized network is not secure. The most secure network is a decentralized proof of work network retaining Nakamoto consensus. Okay, so there's the first two. You can't get more faster than Kaspa. You can't get more secure than Kaspa. Decentralization. Okay, decentralization right now, you can't get more decentralized than Kaspa with a multi-leader consensus with the block DAG. You can't have an Oracle system more decentralized than if it built on Kaspa. That's coming down the road as well. So Kaspa is literally the most decentralized crypto. It's fastest. It's the best that can ever be built. It's literally the end game. Exactly, Westside. It's the end game for crypto. So when you say, is there a time in the future you give up on Kaspa? I'll never give up on it because fundamentally it'll be the best. And there's nothing that could ever be better. And when we talk about as well with what do you call it? The whole supercomputers and quantum computing, Kaspa as well is the best positioned of all crypto to take advantage of and to be best positioned to bring in those new quantum or pre-quantum or post-quantum security protocols because of how scalable Kaspa is already. It won't drastically reduce the efficiency of Kaspa by, for example, having longer signatures, by having longer payloads or things like that make it that give it that post-quantum security or even pre-quantum security. So even in regards to quantum computing, Kaspa couldn't be more better positioned because of how scalable and how fast and how efficient it currently runs. Others, imagine, like you try to make a system that's already not scalable, and you have to then make it quantum proof to make it even safe from quantum. That's going to add so much extra weight, and it's going to make the transactions super slow, and the whole network it's going to make it from decentralized to centralized, because in order to run the nodes, it's going to be you're going to need like supercomputers, maybe you're going to need data centers. So the fact that Kaspa is already having such a foundation right now is, again, building it like future proof. So if the best technology for crypto, for finance, for data networks, for data itself, if this is the best technology we're talking about, especially in the coming years, if this fails, then I'm going down with the boat, and I'm fine with that, and I'm proud to go down with this boat. Okay, the only way Kaspa doesn't succeed is if, for somehow, like, who knows, that people purposely try to keep it down. They purposely try to ignore it, and that's the only way I possibly could see Kaspa forever just kind of slowly dies out if the adoption doesn't come. But guess what? Adoption's coming. Institutions are very much interested. They are talking with, for example, Wolfie, even the people, the Kaspa, they're in very close talk with not just institutions, they're in talk with banks, big investors. They are looking at Kaspa, and they're promoting Kaspa like, hey, this is kind of like your chance to get early into the next best thing. And big investors are very interested. There's a lot of infrastructure out there as well. There's a lot of investment out there. I mean, this thing is, look, even Marathon has their eyes closely on Kaspa. Wallet number 2, I mean, there was a tweet going around that was thinking that wallet number 2 could be a giant market maker Wintermute, which works very closely with all tier 1s. And by extension, literally Wintermute could be working like hand in hand with Binance itself, buying the supply for Binance. Right when Binance listed futures, what happened to Kaspa price? It's been going down. It's been getting suppressed. What happens? Binance shorts it with futures, also gets liquidation fees, gets trading fees from their futures. They buy Kaspa with that, and then they buy Kaspa spot as well. So they're shorting it the leverage, and then buying spot with the money they make from their whole futures platform. So yeah, it's only a matter of time, literally, in my opinion. I've stacked 140,000 Kaspa. I'm not budging. I'm going down with this boat if this happens, I can't see that happening. Exactly, Stevie. And that's something that Yonatan also said too. Yonatan in his interview with Vlad a while back, not that long ago, but he said he doesn't see a future where Bitcoin succeeds and Kaspa doesn't. He doesn't see a future where that happens because they go hand in hand so perfectly, where Kaspa is that upgrade of Bitcoin. Kaspa is that solution that Bitcoin is trying to, like, the gaps that Bitcoin doesn't fill, Kaspa fills it 100%. Bitcoin is essentially like more so like something that to be like an art piece in a museum, or something for big hedge funds to trade, and maybe for people to use as collateral to buy a giant skyscraper complex or stuff like that. Stuff that involves a lot of like huge money transactions. Okay, fine. That happen every now and then. Gets traded like a Mona Lisa or something. Like, okay, but when you look at day to day, that's where Kaspa comes into play, because Bitcoin will never be able to survive that day to day because it doesn't have the security budget even to survive based on day to day transactions. It's going to need to survive off of very, very expensive gas fees, especially in the next 5 to 10 years, the next 8 years. Bitcoin's at actual risk. To be honest, this boat ain't sinking. Not a chance, West Side. Honestly, not a I don't see at all. A lot of people fighting the price, and even the price is looking phenomenal right now. It's bouncing excellent at these lows, higher lows. It's following the 1,000-day moving average, and all these different other technical indicators on CAS Media Analytics site. Very, very cool site, by the way. They have, and you see a lot of bouncing happening, especially in terms of the macro average of these long-term holders. It bounces right off of their average entry price, like throughout since inception. Pretty interesting stuff. So eventually we run out of sellers, and there's no way to keep going down. Not with this level of tech. Agreed, Stevie. Agreed. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up with Kaspa. This boat ain't sinking. Not a chance, fam. Yo, squad. Dang, man. The number 2 on Moonbound? For real? Sheesh. That's crazy, man. People buying up this supply like crazy. What am I? I think I'm the top 5 holder. All right, just shy of 5%. I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's go to scape.kas. I want to check out my wallet. What do I hold? So I got some Kas, just a few leftovers. Got some Nacho. 10 billion? Okay. I got some Bork. I got some Squad. I got some Perk. Got some staked Nacho. I don't even know what this is. Anyone know what this is? It says to self. Some sort of contract address. I'll have to look into that later, probably. I got some Nacho. And I got some Zeal. A little bit of Zeal. Not really. I don't know how I got that. Maybe someone sent me it. Or maybe it was part of an airdrop. I don't know. But I do have some Zeal to claim. What's happening here? Failed to load farms. Just reload. Okay, so here, look at that. I have 25 Zeal to claim. So I have some Nacho in liquidity pool. Again, I don't really suggest farming, okay? Oh, look at that. Actually, this is what I'm talking about. Once a token graduates from Moonbound, it gets onto Zealous. It creates its own Zealous liquidity pool, like automatically. And look at that. It already has total value locked. So that's kind of cool. Pretty cool. It's a very cool partnership and ecosystem. Going from the fair launch platform, once it has enough hype, it has enough holders, it has enough market cap, boom, it graduates to Zealous with its own locked liquidity, tradable for Kaspa. And these pairs, again, this goes to not just marketing Kaspa with a super degens and gambling and all that, but it adds to total value locked of the ecosystem of Kaspa. So in order to buy this Bork or Nacho or whatever, you're going to need to have Kaspa. So you're not selling Kaspa at any time when you purchase these things, because Bork, the liquidity in Bork is Kaspa. So when you buy Bork, you're not selling Kaspa. Like Bork still holds Kaspa. You buy Bork with Kaspa, that Kaspa goes into the liquidity, goes into this pool. Like, Well, no. It goes to the person that sold it to you. Well, no. When you buy Bork, you're putting Kaspa into the liquidity pool. That's what happens. I keep forgetting. This isn't a marketplace. This is a DEX. So that's what's up with DEXs. So liquidity is still there, and this helps pump Kaspa actually. So you want to swap Kas or a token. Wait, what's happening here? So to be honest, those are juicy Kas prices right now, regardless of what people say. Facts, IT, facts. This boat ain't sinking. Hey, Scape, one question. Do you know how I can send something back from Kasplex EVM to my normal Kas wallet? Yeah, Kaspa Warrior. Yeah, you just use the bridge. You use the same bridge. It's bidirectional. Works two ways for both the Kaspa curve and also for Cat bridge as well. Too much friction. I'm not able to do it. I know it's so hecking annoying right now, but don't worry because like the wallets right now may not work, and everything's going to be smoother sailing, especially in the next weeks or whatever, next few days. I have Zeal tokens on Kasplex EVM. I just want to know how to get my Kas. Can't get Kas. I want to get back Kas. Wait, I just want to get back Kas to my normal wallet. Do a 24-hour marathon stream of your DCAing 100 Kas into your own token every 10 minutes. Oh my god, what happened, man? I don't know what happened, man. Oh, snap. I might just have to if I had an infinite supply of Kaspa. That'd be funny, though. Honestly, that'd be kind of funny. Maybe down the road, I'll do something like that. Go to Zealous KRC20 bridge. Click on switch icon in the middle. Here, let me check it out. Go to curve. Yeah, click right here. So this is going from L2 to L1. So go to, if you want to move your Kaspa from the EVM back to Kaspa layer 1, you go to curve and you have to click here, L2 to L1. And then you connect your wallets, or don't connect them. You just need to have the two addresses here. You have your Kaspa address, and I think in order to send it, you will need to connect MetaMask, because here you need, yeah, you could, basically you'll need to have MetaMask connect at Kaspa Warrior to curve. I don't know if you have that currently. ERC20 to KRC20. So yeah, Kaspa Warrior. It just depends if you want to send Zeal or if you want to send Kaspa. What wallets work to connect to launch token? Caspium? No, Caspium doesn't work. Not that I know of. Okay, Caspium is a sick wallet, but it doesn't work well with the Kaspa ecosystem yet. Like, I don't think it's been getting updates. So no, you have to use Casware. Use Casware, and then it's up to you how to really use it. I suggest, honestly, Casware works fine, but the three wallets are this. There's Casware, there's MetaMask, and then there's Castle Wallet. So it depends what you want to do. If you want to bridge, for example, Nacho over to the Kasplex zkEVM, the smart contract layer on Kaspa, you need to go to, I suggest going to bridge. It's going to Zealous, click launch app, and then they have this bridge thing here. They have the two bridge links. It's pretty easy. You click, this is KRC20 bridge is for bridging over your KRC20 tokens to the L2. If you want to, for example, stake, or you want to, farm liquidity, or whatever you want to do. I suggest staking Nacho, for example. In 3 days, Nacho stakers are going to earn some rewards. They're going to earn some Nacho from the platform revenue. So, but if you want to move over Kaspa, go to Kasbridge. It's called Curve. Okay, this is from the Kaspa Ecosystem Foundation. This is from Kasplex. This is legit. You go to L1 to L2. All you need to do is connect Casware. You need to connect Casware, and then you need, for example, in Casware, you have Casware gives you an EVM address. It gives you that, for example, MetaMask gives you an EVM address. After connecting, you need to go to Chainlist, though, if you're going to use MetaMask. That's why I suggest just sticking maybe in Casware. It's not loading. Chainlist, go to Kasplex, and then add to MetaMask. And this adds the whole Kasplex network to MetaMask. Otherwise, just stay in Casware, copy this EVM address, copy that, and you paste it here. You could disconnect MetaMask if you want. You paste it there. You send the amount of Kas you want. You click submit. It's a 0.5 Kas fee. And there you go. That's how you get Kaspa to the EVM, to the Kasplex EVM. So hopefully that was clear. All the headaches and losses during all this with ERC20 tokens. I think I'll just hold Kaspa, not bother with any of this when I see escrow. Honestly, Josie P, it's up to you. But honestly, I like when we're looking at all these random junk on here, like it's honestly just degen meme coins. But I fully endorse Nacho because I don't see it as a gamble. I see Nacho the cat, as the prime investment on Kaspa. Because first of all, it's extremely undervalued with respect to the market cap of Kaspa. Second of all, it's the leading meme coin on Kaspa. Go to KRC20 token on Kas FYI. Nacho, leading meme coin. Okay, even just Zeal is just a little bit more market cap, but that's not a meme coin anyway. And that was pre-sale, and it's pre-allocated tokens. Nacho is fair launched, and it's the oldest, and it's the most fair, the first launched token on Kaspa. It's the Shiba Inu of Kaspa. Okay, so a lot of OG Caspians are in here. I'm in Nacho. Why am I in Nacho? Because it's the max leverage of Kaspa. So Zealous is the easiest, most decentralized way to buy Nacho. You go to Kas and you swap it to Nacho. Again, this isn't selling Kaspa like it does on exchanges for USDT and it takes value out of the ecosystem. Here, it swaps it. It's not selling Kaspa for USDT. It's not taking, so it just stays within the total value locked of Kaspa. It stays within the liquidity pool. That's why these dexes are so bullish also for Kaspa's price. That's why I'm so bullish on this whole, oops, I accidentally opened that up. So I'm so bullish on this whole ecosystem. Yeah, close trading view for now. Yeah, so I'm buying Squad. What's the real market cap of the coin? Because they start at default market cap. That's a good question. Let's check. Because when you're buying it while it's still on Moonbound, like, I think I don't know. Here, so here it says market cap right here, 14,000 market cap. I'm not too sure exactly how this works, but yeah, it looks like when you buy, the market cap goes up, and when it reaches a certain market cap, maybe 50,000, it gets graduated. I think that's how it works. Look, it's 52% progress. So when it reaches a market cap of what, like 30,000, it's going to get graduated to Zealous. I think that's because if it's 52%, then it just needs a double. So that's the market cap. It's literally dirt cheap. So if you support me, buy some Squad. Why not? But just saying, it's a degen gamble. It's a degen meme coin. But I promise I'm not going to rug on you. But I can't speak for whoever this is. There's someone who owns 7.5% of the supply, 7%. I can't speak for them. Okay, these top 4 holders, I'm going to need to get in contact with you guys. All right, let's make a whale chat, because I can't speak for them if they're going to rug you or not. If they're going to sell their tokens on you. I can't, I'm not going to. But hey, just for fun. So let me check on read it back up on chat here. So what wallets connect to launch token? Connect to launch token. Yeah, I've already explained that. Casware and MetaMask work well. Castle Wallet also works. Rabby Wallet is another one. How to send Bork from layer 2 to layer 1. That's a good question, Bath, because I don't think you can do that. Because Bork was launched and created on the smart contract, so it doesn't have a KRC20 like token ticker. So Bath 0, I don't think that's possible to do that. But it's a good question. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. Let me know if anyone, if it's actually possible, because maybe the Cat Bridge is going to eventually release the ability to do that, because I know they're still developing, they're still building things, they're still testing. Like Cap Bridge is going to work for NFTs as well. That's going to come in the coming, I don't know, days, maybe this next week. Cap Bridge is going to work not just for tokens, KRC20 tokens, but also KRC721 NFTs. So that'll be huge. And right now as well, they opened it up. If the token, for example, you did a community takeover of some random KRC20 token, and you don't own the deployer address, you could still use Cap Bridge. You just have to like apply, go to the Cap Foundation X, and you'll find the application to be able to get your token migrated via Cap Bridge. So it's pretty cool. The pork website still gets me. So funny. Let's check Starboard. What's been happening? Squad up. It's been going like crazy. Latest launch. Let's go. Yo, I'm gonna be competing with Ashton. That's crazy. Do I have Ashton? I keep forgetting. Let's check. I don't have Ashton. What the heck, man? I thought I bought Ashton. Maybe I didn't click confirm. Let's see. So what's been going on in the chat? So what do you think about Kasplex code not being open source? I'm kind of holding off being too YOLO till Igra releases because chicken poop. Okay, so their code not being open source. Yeah, I mean it's good to be hesitant. There's no problem with that. Yeah, I mean that's why I don't suggest really going crazy right now. But what's basically that's not even a big deal. The main thing is, even if Kasplex code is open source, it's not going to remove the fact that there is inherent centralization. What you need and what Kaspa ecosystem needs is zero knowledge proofs. That's what's required. It's not really so much about this open source stuff, because zero knowledge proofs, that's going to bring the decentralization that we need. Right now, without it, we're relying on this curve bridge. Then there's a centralized entity that manages it, and that creates trust and that creates friction. So we'll see when Igra launches. Probably they're going to launch when zero knowledge proofs is integrated. They didn't say that, but the timing might align with it. So you get used to it once you got it. Congratulations. I've received 100 messages today. Okay, cool. Fam, squad. Let me read through chat. There's a lot of chat here to read through. What was your token? Bufflink. It's squad. I just launched it just to try it out, just to see what's up with launching tokens on here. It was very easy. I'm surprised how easy it was. So I think there's hope. There's hope for Moonbound. Definitely. And no, I'm not gonna dump on my fam. So what's else? These bridges need to be simplified. Agreed, to be honest, because some bridges, like for example, Curve needs these two wallets. Like, why can't you connect with other things? I saw on X that there was like, no, maybe on Discord, there was some sort of proposal to get Kaspa on some sort of, I don't know, some sort of service that allows you to connect wallets and create wallets like very, very easily. I'll have to check that out. It's on Discord, I think. What was your token? The whole beef between Shy and Kasplex was a bit unclear. As far as I know, they do not have their code open. Yeah, it's not open source. Honestly, Shy is just like, I don't know. He's just annoyed by the fact that Kasplex, their stuff isn't open source and they're not really like releasing everything very clear. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that Kasplex is still not running on zk proofs. Like zero knowledge proofs is not released yet. Even if Igra Labs releases their token like right now or releases their whole L2, it's not gonna be any better than Kasplex. It's gonna still be not even fully decentralized. And honestly, I'm not so crazy about the whole, Igra Labs having their token when they could have just been using native Kaspa transaction fees to reward validators, for example, rewards people that are running the node on Igra Labs. They chose their token, they chose the presale, they chose the VC route because they wanted to. It's not really the Kaspa way, but it's a way to get initial adoption, especially from the EVM. No problem with that. I'm trying to buy some squad right now. Let's go. Let's get it, Bufflink. Squad to $1, right? Buy Ashton maybe. Hey yo, Ashton on X. There is an X. I checked it out and an X didn't show up for me. Where's the page for Ashton? Who's running this though? Who is the person who just posted? Like who is this Ashton on X? Like who is this guy? Dox yourself. Tell me who you are. I don't know why it doesn't work. Why the profile doesn't come up here. You literally just commented on the stream. So how do I not see the profile? What the heck? Yourself. Tell me who you here. Ash. Oh, you got to fix your X. On Moonbound, it's not, doesn't have that underscore. So are you like a friend of Ashton? Are you in the are you like a community member with Nacho? Like who are you, Mr. Mysterious? Mr. Ashton. Because I know you're not Ashton Wood himself. I know you're not. So don't even try. Buying $100 a squad. All right, Stevie, let's get it. Just keep in mind, it's okay. The squad token is throwaway money. Okay, don't be investing your savings. Just a community member. Okay, Ashton. Okay, you want to tell me who you are though? Ashton being super mysterious here. I don't mind. What site are you using to trade Kas poop coins? I'm using Moonbound. All right, so the thing is, Moonbound is a launch pad. Okay, so this is for the stuff that is like micro cap, literally, essentially a casino. That's, yo, Macho's been doing some work. Okay. I do like the little logo of Macho. It's just a derivative of Kaspa, of not the Kaspa, of Nacho. I want to buy like, no, I should get some Gaston, but let me get 100,000. So many, yeah, there. Let me pump the price of Macho because I like the logo. But yeah, it's Moonbound. So go to moonbound.gg and you have to connect your MetaMask or connect whatever. They have a different wallets here. So let me see what wallets they have. So it works with Casware, Castle, MetaMask, and yeah, I don't know what Rainbow is, but it also Wallet Connect as well. So you have different wallets to choose from. I use MetaMask. You could also use Casware. Let me see if this works actually. Switch network. Yeah. So that worked. Casware works just fine. So it's up to you how you want to connect to Moonbound. But you'll have to, in order to get funds on the EVM, you're going to need to send Kaspa from the L1 to the L2 using Curve. This bridge, you could find it on Zila Swap. You click Launch App, and you go to Bridge, and you go to Cas Bridge. And this is the bridge to send Kaspa from the layer 1 to the layer 2. All right. So here's Ashton. Okay, casual V. I'm not big on X, but I hold less than 1%. What site? Okay, I think it was the third token launch. What's up? Thank you for your research, mate. Hey yo, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, so I was doing some I was doing a big my thoughts on Kaspa. I'm gonna do a video on it, honestly, a whole breakdown of what I think about Kaspa, especially long term, and what happens. Like, am I gonna stick around with Kaspa even if the price stays down or what? Because it's a good question, and honestly, the answer is even better. It's not possible to edit token pages or like edit links or something. I don't know, Ashton. Honestly, is it only cast memes? Squad dumped? Yo, who dumped my squad? Who'll be dumping on the squad? Is it only memes? Yeah, it's only memes right now. Let me see. Who dumped? Let me see. Oh, it's a small dump. It's not like a rug pull or anything. But yeah, it's still not even graduated. So yeah, Moonbound is just for is for degens. Okay, so here we go. You could sort it by meme, by AI, by DeFi, by game. So it's literally anything. But basically, right now it's just a bunch of memes. Yo, we got ass tattoo. We got ass tattoo. I'm gonna have to buy some with my 30 cas. Yo guys, I suggest getting some ass tattoo because it's an inside joke with I need to connect to Kaspa. It's inside joke with Nacho community. If Nacho reaches like 1 billion or 5 billion or 10 billion, I forget what exactly. If it reaches that market cap, like a lot of people are gonna get a Nacho tattoo on their bum. I'm gonna have to bridge some Kaspa or some more Kaspa over. Let's go back here and reload the page. So here, I'm gonna bridge some Kaspa from the layer 1 to the layer 2. Let's connect. Kaspa's already connected. Here we go. Send over 100 cas. 111. Let's connect, sign, and pay. So you could either connect a MetaMask here, or you could literally just throw in your EVM wallet from Kaspa. So Kaspa supports both the layer 1 and the zkEVM. Here's the 2 addresses, all in one wallet, so it's super convenient. You just copy this EVM address and you paste it here. That's another way to do it, depending on where you want the funds to go to. So it's up to you how you want to, manage it. It's kind of annoying though, having so many wallets. Everything dumped. If we could still moonbound to the Solana users, we could get some serious volume. True, honestly. We should like act like we're some sort of Solana maxi. Use like the Solana logo in our profile picture, and then just start chilling. So I need to do the curve bridge to Kasplex to buy Squad. Yeah, you need to use the curve bridge to Kasplex. Yeah, you need to move Kaspa from the L1 to the L2. Moving Kaspa to the layer, to the Kasplex layer. So that's how you buy Squad if you want to, or buy whatever you want. You can buy, yeah. What's your thoughts on Kaspa, the Ghost of Kaspa? It's OG, KRC20 meme came out at the same time as Nacho. They've been building hard. Yeah, Kasper's an OG. And I love that they're building. Like, I think they built that streaming platform. That was the big thing. The thing about their streaming platform, I'm going to have to try it out. But it doesn't, like, run completely and natively on Kaspa. It uses Kaspa, like, at the end stage. Like, but the underlying infrastructure is some other, like, blockchain or crypto network or some other decentralized network, to my understanding. Some other network. I don't know which one. I forget. So, I mean, it just gives it room to grow and gives it room to build out further on Kaspa, in my opinion. So if they could get everything built on and running on Kaspa, that'd be incredible for Kasper. And they also built like proof of works as well. It's pretty cool. It's like basically like a kind of like what, like the Fiverr of or the Upwork on Kaspa. We'll see. Kaspa's just going to need huge adoption for stuff like that to get used. So it's cool to have the infrastructure now rather than later. Cost. Let's get some tattoos, man. Cause why not, man? 250. Let's go. AT goes hard. AT. Get yourself some AT. Super degen. Gotta love it. Yep. Everything done. So what do you think about the suspending of cash exchange? That was crazy. The fact that exchanges, like, I mean, that just revealed how bad these exchanges are, because they're not even using priority fees. They're using the minimum fee. They must be using the bare minimum gas fee for withdrawals, because that just proved it. Because Kaspa was running at pretty much a sustained 2200 TPS And all you needed to do was just add a little tiny priority fee which cost 0.00001 CAS. Literally a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a cent. That's all you needed to do for your transaction to go sub-second. Instead, these exchanges must have been doing the minimum priority fee, and the transactions were there blocked up for basically 24 hours or what? I don't know. I was hearing a lot from how exchanges had their stuff not working. And even I heard Tangem was having problems as well. Tangem, I don't know if it was the swapping of Tangem or if it was withdrawals from Tangem. Either way, like if you withdrew from Tangem, you needed to use a priority fee. So the problem wasn't Kaspa layer 1, it was just the problem of all these other like applications or platforms. They just want to take it cheap and they want to be cheap. No. If you're Yeah, and the thing is, these exchanges take 10 CAS, for example, a 10 CAS fee to withdraw. Like, what are you doing with that 10 CAS fee? They're just pocketing it instead of using it for gas in case the fees are high. No, they're just pocketing it, even though it's like literally just a few cents or $1. Uh, so I'm waiting 2 days for a transaction to complete. That's messed up. On BitVavo? What's BitVavo? Literally never heard of it. Is that the thing in Brazil? Exchange in Brazil? No, it's in Netherlands. BitVavo. The first time I've heard of that. Maybe I've seen it before, but I forgot. 0.1 CAS fee to withdraw. Dang, man. That's wild. Do you contact their support? Because you probably need maybe your transaction just got like halted and I don't know, maybe it got lost in their system. That's messed up. That's just another reason that centralized exchanges are so messed up. It's in Europe. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is just more reason if you can. And it just shows the importance of stablecoins. Stablecoins also aren't yet launched on Kaspa. Stablecoins are coming to Kaspa layer 2. It's confirmed that USDC is coming to Kasplex. That's confirmed. So we'll see exactly when. Who knows exactly when? Maybe they're going to come when ZK opcodes release. Dude, on Curve, I don't need the L2 info. If I'm just using Casware, so from Casware main Kaspa to Kasplex address. That's right. That's right, Stevie. That's all you need. If just to make sure you don't confuse their system, I would just disconnect MetaMask if you have it connected and just stay within Casware. The Casware gives you the 2 addresses. Just use these 2 addresses. Honestly, save yourself the hassle. It simplifies the whole process, in my opinion. The bridge has been working fast, so I'm happy about that. I did 2 billion transactions in total. Never happened before. This sucks a lot. Oh, that's so messed up. Yeah, it just literally happened because of the whole test net, the stress test that happened for 24 hours. So Kaspa literally hit a world record. Most transactions on a proof of work blockchain. 158 million. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The fact that it did that. Literally, Bitcoin did 160 million in what? An entire year? Kaspa report had a image graphic on that. Let's see. 160 million transactions for an entire year, or for the past year. Yeah, literally an entire year. That's so crazy, man. Bitcoin had 160 million for an entire year, and Kaspa did that in an entire day. It's just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Stock to flow is very close to flipping silver as well. The new silver, the digital silver, is about to flip the real life silver. I mean, Kaspa's real life, but that's the silver that's in the ground, I guess you could call it. Silver that's been here for centuries, and Kaspa's about to flip it. And stock to flow refers to how rare it is to acquire it from nature. Essentially, we're talking about mined commodities. So once the Kaspa emission schedule is lowering every single month, so very soon in the next few months, it's going to flip silver as how rare it is and how hard it is to actually acquire Kaspa from mining. It's crazy stuff. So bullish. So does Kasware have wallet for Android or just PC? Good question, honestly. I know they were building a mobile wallet, but I don't think Kasware is yet on mobile. Yeah, it's definitely for PC. If you want to use mobile, I suggest using Castle Wallet. It works on mobile and it supports the entire ecosystem. Castle Wallet, yeah, they're pretty good. But honestly, if you can, I would stick to a desktop if you do have one. But I personally, I haven't tested any of this on a mobile, on a mobile browser or mobile uh, phone or whatever. Another way to bridge on mobile is using KSPR Telegram bot. Their bridge is linked with Cat Bridge. So their KRC20 bridge, when you do /bridge in the Telegram bot, that's actually using Cat Bridge. So if you're bridging the Kaspa layer 1 token or coins, that uses Curve, and if you're using the token bridge, if you're trying to bridge tokens over to the Kasplex, that uses Cat Bridge. So they were very impressed by Cat Bridge, so they're like, all right, let's integrate it. And they did. Can Kaspa compete with Visa? Great question. Better answer. Yes, it can, but not yet. Kaspa needs Dagnite. With Dagnite, Kaspa will absolutely be able to compete with Visa. You could look it down. It comes down. You look at the numbers and it adds up. So the Visa level transactions. I saw a good post. I think I might have bookmarked it. Let me see here. Yep, here it is. Proof of nothing. That's good. That's good. Proof of nothing, Visa, MasterCard versus proof of work. Solana is proof of stake. So it's not secure. It's not as decentralized. It's not as secure, not as decentralized. But here we go. So Visa daily transactions. So look at it like this. Kaspa's right now Kaspa's running at 10 BPS. Dagnite is going to be able to increase that to 100 BPS. Just all you got to do is simple. 10 times this. 10 times the amount of total transactions in the day. 10 times the amount of throughput. That's what Dagnite does. Or what it can do. Depends. You need the activity. You need the people to do it. And you're gonna get more than Visa. You're gonna be able to get Kaspa's gonna have throughput higher than Visa. I doubt Kaspa will need to have such high throughput, but if it needs to, it can. That's with Dagnite at 100 BPS. When I say BPS, it's blocks per second. And at the start, just keep in mind, when Dagnite releases, Kaspa's not going to immediately go to 100 BPS. It's going to start at 32 BPS. And then it's going to go from there. And then if it needs to have more throughput, then it can go higher. But keep in mind, the main thing is like with higher blocks per second, it's going to require more from the nodes. So we still want to have very, very like super cheap nodes. Like literally you could run your node on a home PC. That's what I want to do. I want to set up a node on this PC. If I could run it overnight, for example, if I'm using a lot of like, for example, if I'm streaming or if I'm uploading, if I'm rendering, I could turn off the node. Maybe if my system can't run them both all at the same time, then I could just run it overnight, and that'll be giving greater decentralization overnight for people across the world. No problem. I think someone don't want to list. I think someone doesn't want Kaspa to grow. Future listing without spot listings. So big exchanges can load up Kaspa while Wintermute is dumping the price over months. The whole thing is manipulated. Yeah, literally. That's just the truth of the matter. That's just the fact of the matter. The reality that we're in. How do these big, huge behemoths of crypto? They're realizing that Kaspa is the end game. It's literally so disruptive, and they can't let it run on its own. They can't let the price just skyrocket. What they do? They're listing futures to be able to give themselves a shot at acquiring cheap Kaspa, or acquiring when the Kaspa price gets, when they liquidate people, what are they getting? They're getting cheap Kaspa with every single liquidation. With all the funding fees from futures, they're getting those fees add to their platform. They could be buying Kaspa with that. So yeah, it's to their benefit of these behemoths that are have billions of dollars, with across their platform, across their exchange, multi-million, tens of millions. It's to their advantage to keep and suppress the price until they're able to acquire Kaspa. So that's what we've been seeing lately, and it really does look like it. So, but it's coming to an inflection point, honestly. Especially with Kaspa down, it didn't even hit 5 cents. It touched a little above 5 cents. The time for Kaspa is coming. Like the big huge run, the bull cycle for Kaspa is absolutely coming. I fully do believe that. It's going to align. I think in 2026, early 2026. I mean, looking at some charts, looking at some crypto that have been trading similar to Kaspa, it looks like there's the cycle for these lower to mid altcoins. It looks like it's lining up very similarly, and the charts looking very similar. And you compare also Kaspa back to like the early days of, or you compare it to some other top cryptos. You compare the charts and they look very similar. It's going to take some time, but the cycle, the bull run is coming. These big, huge entities that are keeping the price down so they acquire it. They don't want they don't want Kaspa to die. They're buying tons of it by keeping the price low right now. But when they're ready, they're gonna let the ceiling rip. They're gonna put their foot off of the throat of Kaspa right now. It's Kaspa's gonna thrive. Kaspa's gonna fly, and they're gonna empower that. They're going to promote the FOMO, and then all the fudders are gonna come back and they're gonna buy at $1, and we're gonna be like, okay. It says I cannot buy more than 10% of the supply. Oh my God, Stevie, are you the hecking whale of Scape? Oh my God. Yeah, you can't buy 10% of the supply. We're trying to be decentralized here. Are you the whale that has 7.5%? Look, someone's been dumping their squad for some reason. This thing's going long term because I'm not selling. I'll eventually I'll make a little website. It's not that hard to build some little website. Squad up, homies. But hey, it's just to help. Like, I showed you guys how to launch it. You check back in the stream, and I was going through how to launch it. So that was the whole purpose, for education purposes only, and a little bit of degen fun. So we go to Starboard. What's been the goats flip to me? Yo, what's up, the goats? The goats. Let's go, goats. Let's go. Let's see with Bork. It's been doing pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of percent gains, to be honest. They should show the market cap of even tokens that have graduated. I don't know where to see the token, the market cap of graduated tokens. That'd be a good suggestion for the platform. Here's the earning. This is kind of cool. Estimated share, 100 Kas. So you stake Nacho, and even if you launch a token, you can get some of the revenue from it. NFT stakers. These are Nacho NFT stakers. So you do that by staking here in Zila Swap. Reload the page. Then yeah, here at these infinity pools. Infinity pool for Nacho. This is where the moonbound revenue gets split, gets shared between people. So yep. So I'm trying to buy my first bag, bro. Oh my gosh, you're trying to buy your bag? You didn't buy Scape yet? It says you'll own more than 10% of the supply with your purchase? That's wild, man. How much are you trying to buy? At this time, most people will be shaked out. Absolutely. Like, literally, you look at my recent videos, the comments, like, I've never, on both YouTube and on X, I've never seen so many people flooding the price action of Kaspa, and by extension Kaspa, calling it, oh, it's just a poop coin, or, oh, stop, like, delete your account. I've never seen so much FUD before. Maybe it's one person just running a bunch of accounts, who knows? But I've never seen so much FUD. And I made a post about it. Like, literally, that's a bottom signal. When there's so much desperation. Like, there's that one popular chart showing like, you know, you got their phases of desperation, you got your hope, and then you got your euphoria, all those phases. We're at the very much a low for Kaspa. We might be at the hope stage. Might be going, I don't know. I don't know what phase you want to call it. I don't know if I have the post here phase. Oh, I had a Kango post. No, I don't know. The stages probably. Yeah, here it is. The psychology of market cycles. So Kaspa is either in disbelief, perhaps in depression. I don't think it's in hope just yet. Maybe when we get to 10 cents, Kaspa will be in like maybe a hope phase. We could be, yeah, I think we're in disbelief. We're somewhere in disbelief. I think depression was down at 5-6 cents. So if we go back down to 5-6 cents, I think we'll absolutely be back in depression. Well, oh yeah, my retirement money is lost. I was getting these DMs. That's the funny part. Like I was literally getting DMs. Is my money safe? Like chill, just chill. Nothing changed with Kaspa technologically speaking. It's just volatility. Who's short this rally? We fail like all the others. Yeah, that sounds a lot like all the messages, all the comments I've been seeing. And I do think, yeah, this sucker's up. Yep. I think we're in a mix of depression and disbelief. Honestly, what do you guys think? Will Squad continue into community group with Telegram? Yeah, I'll make a Telegram for Squad. Why not? Squad up. I do have a Discord for my Patreon people. Maybe I'll open up the Discord. Maybe I'll have a section of the Discord for the Squad. That's actually a good idea. I'll open up like a little channel or some channels in my current Discord for the Squad community. Why not? Because my Discord's literally called Squad, so that's where I got that. My Telegram or in my X handle is Scape Squad. So yeah, I want to add a community groups definitely. Telegram and Discord. Definitely Discord. I already have the Discord created, so I just gotta add it. And then Telegram, I'll make a Telegram channel or Telegram group. That's pretty easy. I could apply for the thing to be shown on Cas FYI, but I don't think does Cas FYI show these type of tokens like on the Kaspa L2? Let me see. Let's reload the page here. Because I know the guy, I've helped him before label some Kaspa wallets on here. I DM'd him and showed him proof of stuff. And I got like Kraken, the label on Kraken exchange labeled here. So I don't know. I know that there's that one yellow token that went on KSPR. They launched on KSPR. I don't see them here. I thought they had a somewhat of a market cap. So I'll see. I'll see if how to get these tokens like add it to this CAS FYI because it says KRC20 token dashboard. They should really have a broad token, you know, all inclusive, or maybe they're going to have an ERC20 token page. It's a good question. Sick. I'll join both. Hey, sweet. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the whole squad thing. It's just for fun. Like I'm not trying to really like focus on anything like that. But the whole point was to see how easy it was to, you know, launch. I didn't know how to launch. I didn't test so much on testnet. You know, I didn't even get more than 85 swaps on Zealous, so I didn't even get any testnet tokens from Zealous. I didn't get any airdrop from Zealous from that testnet. Kind of stinks, but whatever. It's cool. Everything's working pretty well. There was that little bit of errors at the start. I don't know what that was about. Like failed contract execution. I think that was maybe because the contract wasn't yet created. It was taking some time to create. But yeah. So there's Baby Nacho. Baby Nacho already exists as a KRC20, so I'm not crazy about that. Test only token. Kind of funny. I don't know if this is legit or not, but who knows? Moon Cat Cass. I'm not crazy about that because there's already, it looks like there's pre-launch. Here's some pre-launch. Oh my gosh, NSF content? Bruh. Is this kid-friendly? Let's turn off the kid-friendly. I explicitly choose to view content that may be sexually explicitly offensive. I'm 18. Yes, I'm at least 18. Agree and continue. It's Sendy. Sendy crazy Belka in the crypto space. What does that even mean? Is that some other language? That image though. What does that mean? So this has to be some sort of like inside joke or some sort of like meme in a different language is my guess. Or what am I missing? Anyone know? So yeah, that's let me get some I think I have some cash to get some Ashton. Support the dude. I'll buy the peak for you guys. I'll be the exit liquidity. How much cash do I have? That's the question. I got 21 cash at the moment. Not very much. Let's see how low I can go. Oh man. I'll probably be able to afford 50,000. No. 50,000. Yeah. I could, let's see how low it can go. Okay, can I have one cash remaining or is it going to glitch out? Okay, it's going to be a 28 cash fee. It might just work. It might. People are advertising other tokens on this comment thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Official X. Good to see. Good to see. So here's the live feed. Yeah, there's my 50,000 Ashton purchase. So that's kind of cool. You can literally have like super micro amounts of cash and things can still work. I'll have to bridge some more over. But that's what's up. I got some random memes. Of course, I got the whole little degen portfolio stabilized by Nacho. Let's see. Here's my Nacho. Let's go to portfolio here. And my positions. So I got some Bork. I got some Nacho in the pool. And I have some Nacho in the farm. I don't suggest farming unless you really know what you're doing. Okay, so if you want to just keep it easy, just stick with staking. I grabbed 2.4% of squad. Yo, Sky Green, you're a whale, bro. You're a whale. I do have some perk. Some perk. Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Perk. I got 2.5 million perk. Hopefully it goes to the moon. I own 1% of squad, wallet number 10. Yo, Stevie, shout out to you, bro. That's a whale wallet for sure. To the moon, guys. To the moon. We're moon bound, as you can say, or as they say. Let's check the starboard. What's been happening? Sendy is the latest launch. Look at that poor thing. It's so sad. Bork is funny. I'm glad this is the first one launched on Moonbound because it's actually kind of funny. it's kind of funny. It's both. It gets that degen vibe just enough, and that it could actually have a shot. Maybe one day it could be like a top 10 meme coin on Kaspa. Maybe one day. Not now, but one day. Maybe one day as well, squad. You never know. Maybe I'll have to change the image, get some super degen image. Yo, we're pumping back up. Squad up. Oh my god. So wait, you say you're number 10, Stevie? Is this you with 10 million? Wait, there's two wallets here with 10 million. So you're one of these. All right, sweet. Awesome community member. You're the best community member. OX46. You're gonna go down in history. We're gonna melt faces together. OXBF. Best friend. Oh man. What are the gas fees you're using? In my MetaMask, my transactions are failing. Will squad continue into a community group? Yes, it will. It will. Okay, the gas fees, let me see, because nothing failed on my end. Let me see here. If I, for example, want to buy one squad, oh my gosh, can I buy one squad? much Kaspa do I have? I have 31 Kaspa. I'll buy 100 squad. 1,000 squad. 100,000 squad. No, too much. Too much. 100, 1,000. Let me see it. Let me test. Okay, that failed. I don't have enough Kaspa. To buy 10 squad? Okay, I could buy 100. Here we go. So it says 0.28. So basically 0.29 Kaspa. That's the fee it's giving here. That's for normal. Instant would probably raise that up. Yeah, instant rises that up to about 0.35 Kaspa. That's the gas fee to, for example, buy a token. And fast is 0.31, about 0.32. Slow is 0.29 Kas. So I would, yeah, I don't even have enough gas for this transaction. So yeah, it's weird that it's not working for you, Bufflink. That's me with the 10.828. Oh, sweet, man. You're officially number 10 then. Yeah, you're the number 10 biggest holder. That's so funny. Squad up. Squad up. Let's go. Does mobile not work for Moonbound? I'm at work trying to buy for hours. It's not working. Oh, snap, J-Blaze. Yo, that stinks. I know, I was food shopping and I missed out on the whole Moonbound launch, but I came in as fast as I could. J-Blaze. I don't think it works on mobile because you need to connect a wallet. Like what wallet are you connected to? It's a good question if it works on mobile. Because it might work if you connect with Castle Wallet. But I don't know. I've never done it. I've never tried it. It's a good question. Very good question. I assume it doesn't work, but it might. Because I thought I saw somewhere that someone, like, that a Castle Wallet was working with Kaspa.com on mobile. So you could try. I feel like you'd have a better chance if you were using Android rather than iPhone. So you have to also make sure you have Kaspa on the L2. It doesn't work with Kaspa on the L1. So you're using MetaMask on mobile. Wow. You need to have the Kasplex network added, J-Blaze. Do you have that added? I forgot about MetaMask on mobile, honestly. I forgot. So here's the details. If you go to Chainlist, you could probably copy the details. RPC server, chain ID. Maybe you could just click add to MetaMask and it'll automatically add it for you on Chainlist. That's the whole point of Chainlist. It's pretty cool. Works well. It works on mobile. Use MetaMask or Rabby. Integrate a browser and open Moonbound in it. Sweet. Sky Green, that's pretty cool. I never tried it. I'll have to try it. Yeah, MetaMask basically has its own browser in the app of MetaMask. I haven't tried Rabby yet, but MetaMask, you open up on the app, like on your phone, you get the failed error when I hit buy. So J-Blaze, do you have Kas's bridge to L2? Okay. Can anyone else like try that out? Can anyone else try buying on mobile? I got 3 transactions to go through, but now they're failing. Bufflink, like that's so weird. What's your gas fee, Bufflink? Because it works for me at what, like 0.3 gas fee? So you need to have some, but you need to have more than that. Like, I don't know how much cash you have. Make sure you're also connected to the right wallet. And also be careful because having so many, wait, what? Something's trying to, what is this? Oh, I'm going to reject that. I don't know what's trying to sign. But for example, before I had Rabby wallet as a extension and it was messing things up with MetaMask. So that's something else to keep in mind. Like you can't have all these wallets. Sometimes having all these wallets here might mess up with each other because then maybe Rabby is trying to connect, but you're already connected to MetaMask or vice versa. Okay, I bridged my Cas L2 on Telegram, sent it to MetaMask. All right. I just bought some Nacho on MetaMask browser. Worked just fine. GigaCast, that's cool. Cool. So GigaCast, did you do that on mobile? Or did you do that on MetaMask like desktop? Because that's JBlaze on YouTube. He's messaging from YouTube. He's saying that he's getting a failed error when trying on mobile. So just wondering if I'll try it on mobile, but I don't want to like take away from the stream right now. Can't show my mobile screen. Though I probably could stream on mobile. That'd be kind of cool and funny. Oh, okay. It worked for you on mobile. So JBlaze, a dude from GigaCast from X, he's saying that he was able to buy some Nacho on MetaMask browser in mobile. So I'm not sure, JBlaze, why you're having some issue. I assume your MetaMask is up to date and all that. And I also assume you have Kasplex network added on MetaMask. That's very important. You need Kasplex, the network added. If the network isn't added, nothing will work. You need to add a custom network. Like you go to MetaMask and you either add it with Chainlist or you, what do you do? Yeah, you click this network here, whatever network you'd be on by default, like probably Ethereum or something, I don't know. Then you go custom network, you add custom network, and then you put in the stuff like currency symbol, I think it's just CAS. Chain ID is 202,555. And then RPC URL, it's here in chain list. EVM, HTTPS underscore colon backslash EVM rpc.kasplex.org. Add that RPC. And that's it. The blockchain explorer I think is optional, but you should add it. I think it's Kasplex Explorer. Yeah, explorer.kasplex.org. That's the explorer. So that's how you add a custom network. Let's go back to custom Kasplex network. Because yo guys, Tangent was basically hinting on X. I mentioned to them, and the Nacho community has really been trying to hound Tangent to get native integration of Kasplex on Tangent. And they were basically saying, like, they replied to me saying like, yo, keep your eyes peeled because we have a lot planned. So it definitely seems like they have that on their roadmap and maybe even more to come. I'm really hoping they have like native DEX integration on their Tangent. Yo, coffee for my dude. Yo, Stevie. Thanks, bro. That's awesome. Thanks, bro. Means a lot. You're from Europe. I could see from those euros. I even claim my airdrop with MetaMask browser. Interesting. What airdrop did you claim? With Zealous swap, I guess? Yeah, it must have been the Zealous airdrop. Because they released, I think they airdropped tokens already. They either airdropped them today or 2 days ago? Maybe yesterday? I don't know because I didn't get any airdrop. I don't know how many swaps I got, but I definitely didn't have 85. So I didn't get any Zealous swap airdrop from the testnet. You have a CryptoPunk? Even better, I have a Kaspa Punk. It's the most expensive NFT on Kaspa. If I go Kaspa.com and let's see, L1 Marketplace, NFTs, Yonatoshi floor price. So Caspunks, yeah, floor price. The Caspunks, nothing's loading. I think it's just my browser. Caspunks is the most expensive NFT on Kaspa. It doesn't have, I don't know if it's the most volume. It definitely was the one with the most total volume. But I do have a Caspunk. That's what I'm showing off of my like profile pictures and all that. I really want a Nacho NFT. Not just any Nacho NFT. Why is this not working? I have too many apps open, too many tabs. Ugh. I probably need to close some tabs. But or maybe I need to connect wallet. Don't show. Yeah, I want a very specific Nacho NFT. And the person that owns it just hasn't contacted me. Like I tried reaching out. I was like, yo, guys, anyone I mentioned in the Nacho community Discord, whoever owns this one, it's like it's the Nacho NFT that has like a pumpkin head. It looks sick, but there's also in one that own the holder of that owns another NFT that I really want as well. Like, so, I'm up for negotiation if that's you. What is Kaspa Launchpad? Kaspa Launchpad. So this is Moonbound. It's a launchpad on the layer 2 of Kaspa. So this is a fair launchpad. It's for fair. It's basically fair launches on smart contracts. Before you had KRC20. KRC20, you had fair launch tokens on there, but this is on essentially ERC20. This is the zkEVM, the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine. This is now the smart contract layer on Kaspa via Kasplex. So that's what's up with Moonbound. You got to use Curve to bridge over. You could go to Zealous, launch app, go to bridge, Cas bridge. This is how you bridge your L1 Kaspa to the L2. On a Casware wallet, you have two wallets here. You copy the EVM address and you can paste it right here. You paste it right here, and simple as that. You don't even need to wet MetaMask if you don't want to. You could stay within Casware. It's up to you. Completely up to you. But that's what's up. Moonbound. So Moonbound is basically with degen tokens. It's a meme coin casino. And we'll see. Maybe down the line there's going to be actual infrastructure. This test token is a test infrastructure. Charity DPIN. Forget what that stands for. But yeah. Market cap. Let's start by market cap. Squads in top 3. Let's go. Let's go, fam. Squad up. Yeah, so repost in Discord the one you want. Channels have changed. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, Bufflink. I'll repost my, mentioning about that one Nacho NFT I'm kind of looking for. Yeah, I'm from Malta, bro. Sick. Shout out to Malta. To be honest, you should have. I should have sent you Kaspa. Yeah, to be honest, honestly, send it to my scape.kas. I can access it here in the stream too. It's like literally this wallet. Scape.kas. It's my KNS address. And then this is just my test address. So I'm using my test. I'm using another wallet, separate wallet than my KNS address, just for. I don't want to expose my Scape KNS, just in case. So you're referring to Zealous. Okay, yeah, you're referring to Zealous airdrop. That's cool. Gigacast. How much Zealous did you get? Because I think that the top 1%, was it 1%? No, not 1%, but the top tier of testers of the testnet, Zealous Swap testnet, they received what, like $500 worth of Zealous? It's not that bad. I think the average though was something around like $25 of Zealous. It's just ballpark range. Like I was just doing some like quick math. But yeah, I mean, a good friend of mine, he got $500 from that airdrop. Pretty cool. I don't know if if he's holding it. Probably he's holding it. You got some Zealous. You could either hold it, you could swap it, you could stake it, you could add it to a farm. You could do a lot of things with it. And then soon, with Fervent Finance, an extension of Zealous, you're going to be able to lend out your Kaspa to people, and you're going to be able to earn money. So literally, it's essentially staking Kaspa. That's huge. Staking Kaspa just by and making money off of holding Kaspa. Yo, that's big. And not only that, but you're going to be able to power even more investments in the Kaspa ecosystem, like giving out your Kaspa, loaning it out. Now these people are going to be able to use it for leverage, essentially, decentralized leverage, decentralized loan. So that's Fervent Finance. Kaspa.com is also going to have their lending platform. It's not yet launched. And then another one's going to launch exclusively on Igra Labs. What's it called? Kaspad. Yeah, Kaspad. I've been blocked from Discord a long time ago because I made a joke about Hindus. Is it possible to get me back? I.e. lost track of old updates. Johan. Yo, what's your Discord? What's your Discord tag? Are you talking about the Nacho Discord? Send type in your Discord tag. I'll put in a good word for you with the mods. Or hit up Sky Green. I think he's here in the Sky Green's here and watching the stream. So Johan Liebert, he's on YouTube. He's on the chat on YouTube. So you got some Nacho mods currently looking at the chat. So Johan, this is your chance. Your chance to have everything, your crime resolved, your crime pardoned. I don't even know. A joke made a long time ago. Hey, if it was me, I'd unban you, 100%. But sometimes the mods like they take some things like seriously. If you be really offensive, like they don't take that lightly. So yeah, top 1% of the Zeal testers received 5.8 thousand Zeal. I was top tier 5, so right around the average. Cool. On the Kaspa Discord. Oh snap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do know some people that are Kaspa that are moderators on the Kaspa Discord, so I could just what's your Discord tag? I could send you a DM and I could tell you like I could send you a message of the moderator who you should DM, and they might be able to unban you. I would love to join Discord. Yo, all right, Stevie. I have to see where I can add because I don't think I could change things of like the scape. For example, the scape squad. Where can I add it? Here, add squad to MetaMask. Failed to add. I'm not connected. I need to figure out how to be able to update. How to update like the token information. I don't even know if that's possible. Yeah, I'll probably make a post on X about people with escape, not escape, the squad token. I'll have to see. Because I only want people that are like holding the token to get access to X. There might be a way to do that. Might be. Because I know there's actually a bot on Discord that it works with the EVM that it can actually track if you're holding certain assets or certain tokens, and it could be like a gateway into certain channels of Discord or certain things within Discord. You only own $50 in Nacho? Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's all up to you. Like for me, I see Nacho as like the leverage of Kaspa. But everyone, I mean, there's all these different leverages. You look at all the different meme coins, it's like you just go and pick and choose whatever one you like. Or just hold Kaspa. It's like there's honestly it's hard to fail. As long as you don't go super degen. Everything in the Kaspa ecosystem, no matter what you hold, it's Kaspa, it's Nacho, if it's Zealous, if it's Caspi, Kango, like all these top ones, like whatever you hold, or even if you want to hold, if you bought into the pre-sale of Igra, like whatever you hold, everything's going to go up. It's just we're so early right now. The whole ecosystem, it's so undervalued. So everything is going to go up. You just got to hold it. You got to be patient. You got to hold. That's the thing. But yeah, super bullish, man. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, guys. I'm probably going to end the stream now, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'll send posts and all that about the squad, the squad community, squad community Discord, squad community Telegram. Have some fun with it. Be cool. But yeah, that's what's up. Moonbound. Keep an eye out for that pre-launch tokens. Keep an eye out for Mooncat launching in 21 hours. Looks kind of cool. Trade, earn, have fun. Moonbound. Let's go. And the cool thing about it, you have some Nacho tokens. Even if you're $50 in Nacho, put that $50 to work. Earn some revenue from it. Just stake it. Stake that Nacho, and hey, at least it could do a little bit more for you. That's what's up. Baki 907. Okay. I'll send you a message and I'll try to get you in contact with the Kaspa mods. Discord, Stevie. All right, cool. Let me just like copy this stuff. I'll send you guys some DMs. Stevie Wonder. Steely Ilu Bonosi. Got you guys. Got you, fam. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I got your Discords, and I'll send you guys a message. So, yeah, on that note, peace out. Take care. HODL strong. HODL on. Bye. Kaspa.